Hi, this is Arun from freshersworld.com. Today in this topic, we're going to talk about confidence building. So we're going to see how important confidence building is when you attend an interview. Always remember the first point is before you attend the interview, make sure you conduct a proper research about the company. A proper research about the company means you have to know about the company, about the job role that you're invited for, and about the basic information about your technical topics. It can be anything. It can be about the CEO of the company. It can be about what the company does and what all services that the company offer. When you know all these things, I'm very sure this is the first step that you're developing towards confidence building. The second thing is locate sample interview questions. Say you're going to attend the interview for XYZ position. You for sure know what are the questions or what are the topmost asked questions for that kind of job profile. Say you can attend interviews for Java, you can attend interviews for Oracle, database, anything. But please make sure before you attend the interview, at least you have about 20 to 30 topmost asked questions. And it can also be your soft skill questions like walk me through your resume or tell me about yourself. These are commonly asked questions. You can watch Freshers World videos where we teach you about the commonly asked questions as well. And one of the important things, I'm very sure everyone must have heard this, practice makes a man perfect. Always before you attend the interview, make sure you practice. When you practice a lot, it makes you perfect. Now, you can also practice with your friend. Ask your friend to act like interviewer and give him the topmost asked questions and you're well prepared for those questions. Or you can also do this, say you do not have a friend around and you have an interview scheduled tomorrow, walk into a mirror, straight stand right in front of the mirror and talk to the mirror. Act like an interviewer has asked a question and use your gestures, hand gestures, your body language and everything and talk to the mirror so that you yourself know what mistakes that you make and you can yourself correct you. Remember, if you're invited for an interview, that means you have the potential. Interviewers do not like to waste their time. They go through about 100 resumes, they shortlist about 50, from that 50 to another 10 for the personal interview. So if you're invited for an interview, that means you have the capability to get that job. So do not lose hopes or do not go with a negative impression or say negative attitude, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Not at all. Go through our videos and our videos will for sure help you in confidence building. And make sure you remember all the points in this video. The next thing is don't talk too much or don't talk too less. It is scientifically proven that people who are nervous talk a lot or they don't talk at all. So have a balanced way of talking. When the interviewer is talking, do not stop him. And when you're talking, make sure you breathe. I will talk about breathing techniques a little later. You take a deep breath. And when you're talking to the interviewer, do not interrupt him. And when you're talking, make sure you talk to the point, specifically to the point. Do not confuse the interviewer. And the next important thing is don't feel shy when the interviewer is asking you certain things like, say you're done with all your set of questions, your technical questions, your personal interview, everything is done. And before you leave the room, interviewer is asking, do you have any questions for me? And a lot of people feel it's not a right thing to ask questions to the interviewer at the beginning itself. It is not right when you ask too many questions. But make sure you let the interviewer know that you're interested by asking questions like, do you have any kind of feedback? If you have any kind of feedback, you can always share it to me, either directly or you can also send me an email. Or you can tell the interviewer, I have these kind of questions, about the job profile that you're getting hired for, or it can also be, what is my designation exactly, or what are my job profiles? You can ask them any kind of job related questions. And please remember, do not ask any kind of salary related or what are the benefits that you would get. The next important thing is about your breathing techniques. Before you enter the room, make sure you're in a calm environment. You take a deep breath and 5 minutes before the interview, just sit calmly and relax. A lot of people would meditate or just do a little bit of breathing techniques before they go for an interview. And the next thing is when you're talking, don't talk in one stretch. Give a pause. Say for example, interviewers asked you a question. It doesn't mean that you have to answer immediately. Just take about 5 seconds. 5 seconds might seem too long for you, but for the interviewer, it means that you're taking time and answering in the right way. So take a deep breath and answer it in the right way so that when you get too nervous, as I already told you, you talk either too less or too much. The last thing is don't fidget. Say for example, you're sitting and you have a pen or your resume on the table. Do not fidget with that. Okay. And when you get too fidgety, that means it's a clear indication that you're nervous. And don't lose hope, guys. Always stay confident before you attend an interview, and we are always there to help you. This is Arun from freshersworld.com. Thank you so much for watching the video.